Hi guys, welcome back to Python based data science series. In today's session, we'll be discussing about how we can construct GUI, graphical user interface, using Tkinter. Tkinter is a library provided by Python by which we can construct a GUI. You need to import Tkinter library by statement import tkinter as tk. Now here tk become instance to access the library of tkinter. You can directly also able to give a call to the methods by tkinter dot, but it's better you create the instance import tkinter as tk, which now in the code by using tk you can access the library of tkinter. Window equals to tk.tk. It means first of all, while constructing GUI, you have to construct a window. So by using tk instance, now here you are giving a call to the constructor tk, t capital over here, and then window will be constructed. And once you execute this statement, window equals to tk.tk and window.back or window.main loop, I'll explain you. So then window will be open. Depend on the operating systems, that window will be created. Now this is your window for GUI. Now on that window, if you want to add labels, text fields, buttons, now in case of Python, text field will be referred as entry. I'll explain to you. So here, if you want to add a label, tk.label text equal to hello tkinter. Now here in this case, on the label, hello tkinter will be appear, and then greeting.pack means that label by the name of greeting. Pack means it will get added to the window. So in this manner, if once you use a method called as pack, the label will be back to the label will be assigned to the window and it will appear like this. Now here is another method called as window.main loop. Whenever after constructing a window, to appear the window, you have to use this main loop. Main loop means now let's show the window, let's start the window sort of. So we need to, by using while constructing GUI of Tkinter, we need to construct the window firstly and then add the GUI components called as widgets. Here are the various widgets classes. Label, a widget used for display text on the screen. Whenever you want to prompt something, just like take an example of a print, it is prompting the user. In case of GUI, label will play a role. Button, to perform the event, the action, to give the command, button is used. Entry, a text entry widget means by using this entry, you can enter the data required to the GUI application. Text, it will be like a text area, multi-line text can be used over here. And frame, it's a rectangular region used to group related widgets. It means if you are having a single window and couple of widgets, then you can use window, but it's better to develop a GUI and add them into the frame. Means window is a container. After that, inside that you develop a frame, and inside that frame, if we can add these all the GUI components widgets, and then frame will be packed. So in this manner, we can able to construct the GUI. Let us understand this by coding. Okay, I'm constructing a first GUI. What I will do, I'll make the code comment over here. Okay, so initially if you need only a window, what you can do, import Tkinter as tk, window equals to tk.tk, it gives a call to the constructor of Tkinter, and window.main loop. That's it. By this you can construct initial a window. Let us save and run this code. What you have to do, import Tkinter as tk, window, first of all you have to create a window and then give a call to the main loop. Here it is, a window will be constructed, right? It's a hello container where your GUI components or the widgets you are going to add. After this window, now if you want to add a label, what you can do, you create a label over here, lb1. I am assigning lb1 as a variable name, tk.label. There is a label widget tk.label. Now label requires the argument text. What you want to set it on the label. As I already explained you, label is used for prompting message. If I want to prompt welcome to Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited, then I am expecting a foreground color, FG for foreground. You can write the completely foreground as well as background. So here foreground equal to red, background equal to blue, width equals to 100, height equals to 10, and font equals to Courier. Right? Here we need to specify the supportive fonts with a Python. Not all the Windows fonts will be supportive to Python. So here label, you can even able to create a simple label as well. Like if you want to not require this all the like arguments to the method for, but basically label tk.label, text, what text you needed, welcome to Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited. Then this is about the foreground color, foreground in the sense the color of the text, and the background of that particular label, and the width, what width you are required, height you require, and font. Right? You can, it is not compulsory that you can use all the properties, but you can use specific properties as well. If you can, just like add a text also can be added. And then need to understand that after initializing that widget, you need to pack it. Now pack will actually adding that component to the window. Here in this case we are adding it to the window. Let us check this. What we did, we construct a label with the text welcome to Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited. We set the foreground color as the red. Right? Here you can write the complete foreground also. Right? But if it will be better if you cut it short as a FG. The same case with the background also. Width, you can specify the width, height, and font if you require, and then pack it. Let us check this. With a specific label, with the specific properties, that is width, height, as well as the font and the background color and the foreground color, that label will be created and add to the windows. Now, after successfully creating label, if you want to create a button, as I said, the label, button, entry, text, and frame, these are the primary widget components required for GUI construction. Label is for prompting message, button is for use for command, text for entering data from the user, you can use entry, text for multi-line text entry, and the frame is a container where we can add this all the widgets, and then we can add it to the window. Now let us construct a button. pt1 equals to tk.button, text equal to click me, width equals to 30, height equals to 3. Now this will add a button. Initially you just add a button like this. Okay. Right now I don't want to process any button event over here, so that's like I'm just like adding a button by the name of click me, Okay, width equal to 30, height equal to 30, and button dot pack. Let's check this. Here it is. It will. This is the label with the width so and so, and here is the button. Now here button will be formed, okay, but no event will be fired because we are not processing any event on it. Now if you want to process that event on the button, what you have to do, you have to add a property called as command. Here you specify the comma and add a property command, and then you have to give the reference of the function name which you want to process after button click. So here I am saying that my button having text click me, width equal to 30, height equal to 3, and whenever I process the event on the button, it will refer to the call goes to the button click function. Now button click is a user defined function, so from whenever I click the button, the call goes to the button click. Now here I am printing the message button click and return. Let us check this. I added button, and then now I am processing the event of the button as well. Here now if I click on the button, look here, button click message will be printed. Now I am not performing any GUI based event processing over here. I am just checking whether my button is performing event or not. So here you can print. Here obviously you are getting the result on the console that button clicked. Now if you want to accept the data from the user, then you can use entry. So tx1 equal to tk.entry, and whatever the width of the field you want to specify, you can specify it, and tkx dot pack. Now this entry will add a field by which you can input the data to the GUI. Let us check this. Here it is. Here it is. You added the. Now we are not positioning these all the components right now. So in this manner, what we discussed that while constructing GUI using Tkinter, we have to just initialize window, the label, the entry, the text, the frame, the button, and then by using these all the Y-gates and their properties, we can able to construct the GUI. Let us construct a first application using these all components. Now here in this first application, now I'm saying it's a basic application, but let us understand that okay, it will the application GUI application should prompt the user, accept the data, and process the data whenever you hit the button. Now I'll show you the application of this GUI I created, and then I will explain you how we can construct that. Here it is. Now my GUI will be, I'm having the frame added onto the window, right, with a background color cyan, and then I'm having a label with a font displaying with a background color and foreground color displaying arithmetic application. Here it will ask me to enter a first number. If I enter 1, 2, 3, 4 as a first number, and second number as a 4, 5, 6, 7, and here I am having a button called as add. If I click on add, I'll get the result of addition of these two inputted number. So I'm just like going to give you the basic GUI applications how I can construct this. Let us go for the coding. As we just recently discussed, okay, first of all, this is the event processor. Means whenever you hit the button, I'll explain that code. Okay, whenever you hit the button of add, what is going to what it will perform and give the result. So first of all, import Tkinter as tk, window equals to tk.tk. You give a call to the constructor of a tk. Up till now we understand this. Now frame equals to, here I am firstly using a frame, means don't add directly GUI components. If your GUI having many more widgets, then obviously whenever you are constructing GUI applications, your applications may have the set of many widget components. So I'm recommending, instead of adding directly components to the windows, you can construct a frame. Window is a hello container. Now frame is a become a container with all the widgets. So you firstly initialize window, then you construct the frame. Frame equals to tk.frame, master equals to window. Now this master property will add this frame onto the window. Means like now we have a hello container, now we have a frame which is added onto the window with the width of 1000, height of 1000, and background color as a cyan, and then frame.pack. Let us check this. I'm going to comment this initially, and we'll discuss one by one. So now I'm having a window, and in that window I added the frame, right? Keeping master window as a master with the width of 1000 and height of 1000 with the background color cyan, and I added the frame, and then I execute my window. Let us check this, what result I will get. Here it is, a window, and in that window a frame of 1000 as a width and 1000 as a height will be added. After that, on that frame we need to add the label equals to tk.label. Now the label's master is frame. Earlier we added label directly, so that is why we haven't specified the property called as master. Now here label equals to tk.label, master equals to frame, because I just recommend that okay, all the widget components need to be added into the frame firstly. Master equal to frame, text equal to arithmetic application, bg background color equal to red, and font equals to courier. Now you can specify the background color as per your own requirement. I'm adding it just for the sake of understanding. Now label dot place. Now label 1. Now this place property. Now we have a frame of size 1000 and 1000. So to giving a position to the widget, okay, we need to use a property. We need to use a method called as place. Place means you have to specify the x is 500, y is 5. So like it's a horizontal position 500 and vertical position 5. It will be placing that label onto that position. We have a square of a frame with the width of 1000 and height of 1000, and then we are adding a label into it in the position x equal to 500 and y equals to 5. Then we construct the label 2. Now this is the title of the application, arithmetic application label 1. Label 2 is for master frame, enter first number, and your foreground is black. You can even specify the font and all. And label 2 is placed as x equal to 400 and y equals to 50. Let us check this one by one so that like we'll get the clear idea. Okay. Here it is. You constructed a label with a text arithmetic application with background color red, and then you specify the x position equal to 500 and the y position as a 5. So by using this position, it added a label onto the frame. Let us add another label. Now the code become easy. We have to initialize the yget component, label to equal to tk.label, master equals to frame, text equal to enter first number, foreground color, background color, font you can specify, and specify the position over here. Then in this manner second label will be added. Then I have to prompt I have to accept the data from the user regarding the first number, so I am using tk.entry. Now tk.entry, master is frame, but its place will be 500, x equals to 500 and y is 50, right? It has to be the adjacent to the x equals to 400 of the enter first number, adjacent to that on the same row, hence y equals to 50 for the enter first number and the enter second number as well. Let us check this. Here it is, arithmetic application, enter first number, and here is the entry, means I can able to make a input. So in this manner I am going to add another label and a text field, right? I am going to add a button, and then for the result I am going to add the labels. Let's check this. Now I am having a second label, enter second number. Again I'll corresponding x and y coordinates I am passing it on to it. Then I am having a again text entry, adjacent to accept the second number input, and then I am going to add a button, tk button, text equals to add, foreground color is black, and command to process the event is button 1 click, and button 1 I am going to place it to the position, specific position of x and y. Now I am going to uncomment that event processor of button click. Okay. Now I am having two labels, two text field, two entry, one button, and then for the result I am going to add another label, master as a frame, text as the result, and specify the position. Right here, x and y, x means horizontal position and y means your vertical position. By using that you can give the place to that particular yget. Now here whenever we are going to display the result, I am reading a blank. Initially I am reading a blank text, blank result. So I am using a text property as a blank for the result, and whenever you click on the button, then once you click on the button, the call goes to the button click function, and here I am using tx1.get. Get is a method in entry to read the value user entered. So tx1.get will read the value. As it is a numeric entry, I parse it to the integer and assign to a. So a become a variable which reads the value of text entry, and then we have to read the second number because we have to perform the arithmetics. To process the second number, txt.get and b, and then c equals to a plus b, means here we perform the arithmetics of a plus b, and then label 5 where we have to display the result, label 5 text equal to, we are converting this c as an integer to the string, and then return. Now this return will return the control back to the GUI component. Hope you understand. Once you click on the button, you read the data, parse it to the integer as you have to perform the arithmetics, process the arithmetics, and then display the result. Here it is. Now the entire GUI application for adding two numbers is ready. Now here if I enter the first number and the second number, you can input any number and process add. The call goes to the button click, right? And then the first number will be read and passed into the integer. Second number will be read by the tx2 and passed to integer, and then c equals to a plus b. It perform arithmetics, and then the end result will be displayed to the label5.text equals to str of c. In this manner, your GUI application is going to perform the arithmetics for you. Now let us add another button and try to process the event of it. BT2 is a button. Let us add it for the subtraction, and the function to process the event, that is button to click, and the place of button to has to be the adjacent to the add button. So what I am going to do, find read. So why not on the same y, so you make it 600x, and the same vertical position I am going to add the another button called as subtraction. Now button to click is not yet defined, so let's move to the define button click 2. So here I will make a copy of button click 2. Let us add a comment. Process add. Now here it is going to process subtract. Now whenever the call goes to the, now command equals to bt2.click, so the call goes to the bt2.click. now tx1 dot get will get the entry, and you will get the second number, and here you have to change c equals to a minus b, and the label5 text will be the same. Now a subtract button will be added, and then if you click on that button, it will read the data of text1, text2 and perform the subtractions. Let us test this. Here it is. No. Here it is. Now we have a add button as well as subtract button is also there. Let us perform the work of, we already tried about the addition. Let us say 12 is the first number and 5 is the second number, and if you perform subtraction, it should give the result 7. Here it is. So my second button is also working. Now here you can, if your space is more, you can make it a bit less. Let's say 500, so why not you make it as a 510. Let's check it out, so that it should become adjacent. Here it is, right? Now let us add another button, so that we get a hands on how we can add the various commands and process the events. Button 3, maybe for multiplication, and button 3 dot click, make it a 520 or 520, and button 3 dot plus, and this process can copy the build code. Button 3 click. Now here you have to process the multiplication, so hence your expression has to be c equals to a into b. Right? And then return the control. If any GUI is open, you close it and then run it again. Here it is. Oh, but here it is overwriting because the reason is, okay, check the X and Y. X is 500, Y is here for the button 510, 520. You specify some more, maybe 550 will do. Okay, it's better you make it a 550 for X and 600 for button 3. Here it is now. Now we have 3 buttons: add, subtract, multiply. At this end, and this is X position is the same, 500, 550 and 600, and Y will be the same for all. Now enter first number, enter second number. If you perform addition, you will get the result of addition. If you perform subtraction, you will get the result of subtraction. If you add the command multiplication, you will perform the multiplication as well. In today's session, we focus on how we can construct the GUI using Tkinter. Now, as we know that we need to build a graphical user interface, because today's mostly popular applications have a graphical user interface best. By using the components like a label, entry, button, text, frame, windows, we can construct a GUI. This GUI will run on the client machine. Client will accept the data. Client will input the data, and on the button hit, he will get the data processed. So this is your first application by which we can construct a GUI using Tkinter. Hope you enjoy this. Thank you.